A swingers party goes bad.
And a husband gets attacked by a minivan.
Next on Men Are So Smart. This story comes from Bay City, Michigan. A swingers party gone awry has led to a woman facing 3 felonies.
Sounds about right.
Bay County Sheriff's deputies at about 10:30 p.m. on Thursday, September 21, responded to an assault complaint.
Deputies arrived to see a red or maroon-colored Dodge Caravan. Don't you have one of those?
I did. The one red.
In front of a residence, and 28-year-old Amber Shoemaker trying to enter the home with a screwdriver in her hand.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Also outside was her 33-year-old husband, who was bleeding from a wound to the forehead, court record showed.
About the size of a screwdriver?
About that size. Yeah,
Got it.
Probably a Phillips.
The 26-year-old female resident who called 911 told deputies she and her 31-year-old fiancé had the Shoemakers over for a swingers party. According to police, Amber Shoemaker was downstairs with the female resident's fiancé, and her husband was upstairs with the female resident. This is getting good. I wonder if there's any video going on here.
When the pair upstairs came down, Amber Shoemaker slapped her husband and went outside. I guess she wasn't all that into it.
No.
The other 3 people followed her, only to see her get in her minivan and start driving towards them.
Great.
The minivan went over the curb, onto the sidewalk, and toward the porch where her husband and their host were standing.
Both men had to jump out of the way to avoid being hit, the woman told deputies. Amber Shoemaker drove away, but came back a few minutes later and resumed the physical altercation with her husband.
The male resident and Amber Shoemaker husband gave similar accounts as to what had transpired. The husband said his wife attacked him because she was jealous.
Well, yeah, what was she thinking was going to happen?
Yeah, that's a first, though.
Come on, seriously?
Yeah.
The husband had a deep cut to his forehead, bloody scratch marks on his right shoulder, a bite mark on his left shoulder, and was bleeding from his mouth. Amber Shoemaker had a scratch down the middle of her back and a swollen right cheek.
Amber Shoemaker, who appeared to be intoxicated.
No.
That's a first.
Okay, so we've had a story this week of intoxicated to the point level of 0.136 was the...
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Let's find out more.
That was our man from the future.
Right.
She had consumed up to half a fifth of vodka within the previous 2 hours. Deputies administered a preliminary breathalyzer test to Amber Shoemaker, the results of which indicated her blood alcohol level was 0.156.
We got it! A new record on Men Are So Smart! Way to go, Shoemaker!
We have a new leader. In Michigan, a person is considered legally intoxicated when his or her blood alcohol level hits 0.08.
Deputies arrested both Shoemakers, the candlestick maker. Yeah. The husband was arrested for violating a personal protection order listing his wife as the protected party.
And they got arrested in the kitchen with a candlestick.
I think it was the butler. While en route to the Bay County Jail, Amber, now I'm on a first name basis with her, threatened to sue the deputies for false arrest. She also added she hoped one deputy's wife was cheating on him.
That's just mean.
That's just doling out the punishment.
She's mean-spirited.
She is.
While on intake, Amber continued to be rude and agitated towards jail staff by kicking the doors, yelling, and taking her clothes off, one deputy wrote in a
She had just done that in the first place.
This might have all gone away.
Once in jail, Shoemaker would not submit to another breath test.
I think that was already given earlier in the night.
Breath test without her attorney present. Deputies soon acquired a search warrant for Shoemaker's blood and transported her to McLaren Bay Region Hospital for the draw, the results of which were not contained in court files.
Amber Shoemaker on Friday, September 22nd, appeared in Bay City County District Court for arraignment on 3 counts of assault with a dangerous weapon, which is a 4-year felony.
Cool.
And single counts of domestic violence and second offense operating motor vehicle, while intoxicated. Her bail was set at $35,000, which doesn't seem like a lot.
It says $35,000 cash surety. What does that mean exactly? You have to put up the cash?
Well, I believe that's going to be through a bail bondsman, and you're still, if it's anything like California, you're just going to be subject to 10% of that.
Okay.
Bail bondsman puts up the rest, and then if you don't show up to court, the bail bondsman hunts you down.
All right, now look, I got to be honest. I don't know a whole lot about this swinging thing, but I know how the math works. A couple, you would think, unless they made the decision while intoxicated, doesn't just jump into a swingers party. They don't just one day go, they don't stumble to the door and go, we stumbled upon a swingers party. Let's be swingers now. That doesn't happen.
Imagine our luck.
Yeah. Well, I imagine in some cases it might. I don't know your story, but I will tell you that a couple needs to talk about this. And when they do, the number one thing that has to be addressed is the whole jealousy policy. And that's probably why they went to separate rooms.
Right. Yeah.
So you don't have to sit there and watch, I guess.
Right. Yeah, some people wouldn't be able to handle that. I couldn't handle that.
No, I don't think that's...
No, not into that.
But anytime there's alcohol involved in a story,
crazy things going to be happening.
All bets are off, Ronnie.
Yeah. People be cray-cray.
So if you'd like to become a swinger, please send $25.99 to Men Are So Smart in care of this station.
We'll get you the address where this one happened.
Yeah. It's BYOB, though.
Yes.
Yeah. And it might be a few years before these people are available to meet up with you.
They may not be that into it anymore.
If they have a list on adding on Craigslist, they'll probably say, please see us in 4 years.
Yeah. And Amber, please don't respond to this ad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want to do some shoemaking.
Yeah.
All right. That brings us to the conclusion of another episode. We hope that you've enjoyed. And if you have, there's a little button right there that is a thumbs up. Click on that. There's also an area right near that where you can leave your comments. And we do so appreciate them. Unlike some other pages where you might send a note and then you don't hear back for 12 weeks, we usually get back to you probably within the same day, if not sooner. So again, leave your comments, leave your questions, leave your concerns, whatever it might be.
We may respond to your comment before you actually leave it.
We have that kind of power because we're so smart.
Yeah.
It's kinetic.
Try it. Try it out.
I don't know. The answer to your question is yes, I recycle beer cans.
See? Just did it.
Yeah, you didn't have to write it. That's pretty good. All right. Let's see. Does that do it? Oh, yeah, you can subscribe to our channel right there.
That's right.
All right, just click on that button, and that's really cool because it doesn't cost anything. We would never charge you for that. And you'll also be alerted when new episodes come out, which you should know is Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. All right. Corvette Ronnie.
We out.
See ya. I'm Lougallagher.